Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Very Biased Opinions. We have reached the semi-finals of Euro 2020. The four greatest sides in Europe are left to battle it out to see who will be the champion. We're going to dive straight into this. Obviously, we know we're excited England are there, and we'll get to England, but we've got this first game to talk about first, which is Italy versus Spain.
Huge game, Ian. It feels like this could be the final. It's going to be so exciting. Italy have been, I think, best team in the tournament thus far, hands down since day one. Spain have been an absolute basket case. This is going to be a really interesting game. What do you think?
Very up and down Spain, aren't they? It's difficult to know what you're going to get. You have to fancy Italy. Italy are the strong favourites here for me, and you said it. Literally from the very first day of this tournament, they've been the best side, and they've laid a marker down. They've looked excellent going forward, good at the back, as they showed against Belgium. They're a very, very versatile side. But Thomas, how are they going to cope without star left back Spinazzola?
Yeah, Spinazzola being out is going to hurt them, but everyone seems to be talking about oh, he's been so good, this is going to really derail them. They're a really strong side defensively. They're just iron tight. We've already seen that Roberto Mancini can ring the changes in the side, and they still play really good football. He did it in the third game against Wales. I think Emerson will probably end up coming in and filling that role. We know he can do a job, and we know he also likes to attack. And this Italy side, they're all playing so well. They're making themselves seem like better footballers. And I feel like they're going to be way too strong for a Spanish side that at the back just seem wide open.
He didn't say it on camera, but Tom kind of emasculated me off camera by saying the left back is one of the least important positions. That's where I used to play. Damn it! They said I was important. Look, Spain, the biggest thing for Spain is they just don't seem to have a front man. They don't have a star striker. Morata or Moreno don't seem to be able to score the goals for them. They do create chances. They can't stick them away. I think Italy will be quite happy to let Spain have the ball, knowing that they're not really going to hurt them too much, and then just break on them with all the pace that we've seen through this tournament. Both sides, it's going to be a 4-3-3 off, but I don't really think there's too much more to say. I think from an England point of view, I hope Spain win, and I don't know what to do in predictions because you've pretty much stormed ahead of me up to the point where I can't really win.
I think you need 3 perfect scores, don't you? Now
So I don't know whether to just give it up and just try and get correct scores here or do the ludicrous. So either way, I've got to let you go first.
I am going to go with a 3-1 Italy victory.
I've got to go for Spain because I've got to get 3 points. I don't think this is going to happen. I think Italy are going to win, but just for the sake of this predictions competition, I am going to back Spain. I'll say somehow they do the impossible, and it is a 2-1 victory for Ricky Spanish.
Ian, really quickly, I just want to thank all of our Patreon subscribers. Thank you, Christina Allen, Robert Allen, PJ Simpson, and Matthew Bowden. You guys are great.
Allen, Matthew Allen, all the Allens.
All the Allens. PJ Simpson, if he's there as well. But genuinely, thank you all so much. Please, if you like the channel, please consider following us. It's on the screen. It's down below. But at the very least, please just smash the like button, hit subscribe, and comment below with your predictions. Now, without further ado, or gilding the lily, Ian, there's an important game coming up next.
Yes, it is, Thomas. It is the tie of the century. England have got there again. Who are they going to play against? Well, you'll find out in just a second because it's time for the main event.
England versus Denmark.
What a fantastic display against Ukraine. A perfect performance, you could say. Goals for Harry Kane. A 4-0 victory has put Ukraine firmly in their place. Nothing to moan about. Or is there, Thomas?
Where's Jack?
Oh.
Show me Jack. Why is Jack not playing?
Oh.
What did he do to hurt you, Gareth? Did he kick your baby? Did he murder your cat? Tell us now.
Man. Let it go. We won 4-0 without him.
Yeah, we were really good. Ukraine were garbage, but England were quite good.
Yeah, Ukraine were Look, it was a sort of game people wanted England to go out and kind of win without a fuss. It's exactly what they did. They kind of broke the back of Ukraine with goals early in the first half, early in the second half. But England generally had a little purple patch in that second half where they got all the goals. I thought Luke Shaw was excellent. A lot of people talking about him. Gareth Southgate even had the luxury of bringing off all the players that were on a booking and replacing them all. We got goals for Kane in the side. The bench looks exceptionally strong, where the fact that he can just make so many different choices of who he can play and the formation that he can play, and everybody kind of looks like they can get into that groove quite easily. It's all looking good, but this Denmark side is really tough. They are a good team.
They were in complete control against the Czech Republic until Schick scored again, but they handled them. I think their first goal was like 10 minutes in. They're just such a good unit of a side, and like I've decided that they're all playing with like 9% extra because Christian Eriksen has given bits of his soul to all the players. They're all flying because of it. They're playing really well. Kasper Schmeichel's been pretty good in the tournament. Christensen, obviously, now we're watching him move into the midfield. He's being able to actually run games, and obviously he's got that ridiculous goal to his name now. And they're going to be a very hard side to break down. But I think Gareth is going to really fancy this. Like, he's going to be happy with.
Look, it's at Wembley. It's going to be 60,000 fans there cheering England on. So really, it's kind of not that it's going to affect them too much. I would have thought, but that's the first time Denmark will be like an away team, if you like, because they've kind of after what's happened to Eriksen, and you've pretty much described that he's like Captain Planet, as he's like kind of given his soul to all the other players. They've kind of been the neutrals' favourite, if you like. Everybody's kind of rooted for them, but there won't be any of that at Wembley. England will boo the national anthem. No problems there. Look, they normally play three at the back. So do you think Gareth Southgate will match them up?
I don't think he will in this. I don't know why he would. I think he's going to be looking to Italy and Spain, and they're definitely playing four at the back. I'm probably wrong because he tends to always match the opposition's formation, but I can't see why he wouldn't play four at the back after how comprehensively we beat Ukraine and just go for that. And then
they will come at England though. They will. They're not going to sit back and just sort of defend like we've seen other teams do. They are going to come at England, and it's the first time that I think they're going to face a side that's going to press them and put them under pressure. They're a very powerful side, and they're going to be a threat from set pieces. I mean, we haven't even seen Vestergaard this tournament. He's normally great in the air. But I'm just going to say one thing. Did you see that assist for the second goal? You talk about left-sided left backs or left wing backs not being important. Outside of the foot, curled right into the path of Dolberg. That was amazing.
That was awesome.
We are important, Thomas. We are important.
You are just not as important as the other 10 players.
Right, I have a funny feeling that England are going to fall behind in this game, and it's going to be one of those ones where they have to face a different challenge because they haven't conceded a goal as much about. Haven't really conceded that many chances in a lot of the games. I mean, other than really Muller fluffing his lines. I just have a feeling Denmark will score the first goal here, and it will be a test to see whether Wembley keeps on England's side or turns on England a little bit if they don't get a goal back pretty quickly. But once again,
put on Jack.
Oh yeah, well if you want to give your England team, you can. But other than that, we'll throw out predictions.
No. I'm not going to because I'm always wrong. So I just put Jack Grealish in the team. He's never going to get in there. It will be interesting to see what the England fans do. But Ian, you're behind in predictions. You let me go first in the Italy game. Do you want to?
You've got to go first because I've got to. I'm probably going to back England as well. But I've got to pick a different score than you, whatever you think.
I'm just going to back the fact that we keep doing this 2-0 to the England.
Yeah, I'm going to go with what I said. I do think Denmark will score a goal early. I think it will kind of stun the Wembley crowd. But I think it'll be really nervous, really tense, or everything we didn't experience in the quarterfinals will come back in this semi-final. And I think England will find a way. And I think it will be Sterling and Kane with the goals.
Sterling.
He's having a great tournament. He really is. And so it'll be Sterling and Kane with the goals. England to win 2-1 and England to make the first final ever, isn't it? Ever.
Yeah, they've never been in a final, never won anything. Yep. No, right, Ian. Super exciting. It looks like England could make their first ever Euros final. It looks like it's going to be Italy based on what we've just talked about. So an Italy-England final next Sunday would be fantastic. All that's left to do is thank all of you loyal watchers, viewers, people that are right down below. Let us know your predictions. Hit like, smash subscribe, and yeah, keep interacting with us. And we will see you for the Euro finals.